What's going on, everybody? Today I want to check out the new Strikers feature. We actually call in a different champion that you can swap to mid-fight, and this is a super cool feature, really well implemented. A couple little tweaks need to happen in my opinion, but otherwise really cool. And I want to actually test out with a champion that I dislike, which is Hela. Because I'm thinking if we can use a champion to kind of swap out to, then it will allow you to use champs that can hold heavy attack to gain some kind of benefit. And worst case scenario, if it's looking rough, like you're not going to be able to land that heavy or something like that, you just call in your buddy, back you up. So I want to test out Hela. I actually did try to test out this synergy here with Hulkbuster and Black Widow, where there's a chance to stun with each special, and it didn't seem to work. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave them on the team for right now. And the rest, I really just want to test Hela. So let's give it a go. The one path that I did do has stunning reflections on it, so it's possible that that's why I didn't see the stun come into play. But I mean, I also used specials against the boss and didn't get any stuns. So we're gonna see. And there's only one path that I could really take. Or I guess you could just go straight up the middle, huh? But no, we're not going to be doing that. Let's go ahead and take this path right here against Venom, and I will try to demonstrate what I'm talking about with Hela. I normally hate this champion, so I may not be the best with her since I never play her, but let's give it a go. Let's see how it works. So, good. He dashed back, and he didn't want to dash in, so I held my striker there. But let's go ahead and try that again. Okay, he still didn't want to dash in. Oh man, now I'm getting hit though. Still didn't want to dash in, so okay. Okay, that time he was looking like he was coming in, so I popped my striker real quick, got rid of that. Oh, you know what? Let's just get to 2 bars of power real quick. Let's launch this special. There we go. Now we've got the armor break on him. Maybe slightly less than ideal to push his power meter as well, but that's kind of the idea behind it, at least. Hopefully you guys can see you know what I'm talking about here. The wheel's turning a little bit, so we can load this up and we're fine. We can try that again. Oop, I thought he was dashing at me. It looks like he was dashing away. That's fine though. We don't get hit there. We still gain the unstoppable buff. We can still use our medium attacks now to gain more spirits. This way we're not losing, you know, the, what's it called? Not losing the Furies. And then we can launch another special too. So, yeah, again, not top tier gameplay with Hela here because I never play the champ. Not the point. The point is to try to come up with some interesting ways that we can use these champions going forward. Now, there's an unstoppable buff that you gain, and there's a lot that you can do with that unstoppable buff. But as we see in the description here, Striker Colossus 6 to be exact, says the attacker can summon Colossus as a striker by pressing a new button above the special attack button. The striker's last hit grants an unblockable buff for 6 seconds. If summoned after landing the 4th light attack, the unblockable will last for 10 seconds instead. This striker has a cooldown of 12 seconds. So, not every champ's going to give you unblockable. So there's definitely ways that you can take advantage of the unblockable, and champs that can totally benefit from that. But depending on what you're getting, I kind of want to just, you know, try to get the strikers, see like what a baseline is, a baseline advantage where Hela, yeah, she benefits from the unblockable too, but she's also just benefiting in the fact that she's not getting pummeled when she's holding her heavy. Now, I've got some potions expiring, so I'm going to go ahead and heal her up, and we're just going to try this again and just see how this goes. Might take a little bit of practice, so I'll try again. Also notice that we didn't stun when I called in the striker with that synergy, so again, I don't know if it's working or not working or what. Okay, we got a little bit lucky there. Oh, there we go. So we had to call in the striker there. Okay, let's go back to holding heavy. Actually, we could just hit him now. Let's try to build power to get to a special 2. And away we go with the special 2. Here we go. Kind of perfect timing there, actually. Oh, okay. I thought I messed that up. Okay, I definitely messed that one up that time. Okay. Probably don't want to... That was just a mistimed parry on my part. You know what? Here we go, man. Let's just throw the striker in. It doesn't take recoil damage, which is the other thing that I was kind of curious about, if that was going to be recoil or not. So I don't think the game interprets it as a special attack. I think it's its own unique thing, and that's why that synergy does not actually work. Seriously? He blocked that? Come on, really? I feel like I've been getting my specials blocked a bit more than usual lately. I don't know if that's just on me or the game or what. Hard to tell. But okay, anyway. So yeah, I don't think the synergy with Black Widow and Hulkbuster is going to work. Because again, I do think it's reacting as a striker attack rather than a special attack. I'd have to see like the the coding underneath the hood to know, or maybe Kabam can clarify or something like that. But it does, even though it looks like a special and uses a special button, it seems to be different. Now, I'm going to throw someone in other than Hela real quick, because I just want to talk about something that I don't like about the striker ability that I hope gets changed at some point. Really, one of the only things that I dislike about it is the placement. I mean, I think it's bugged that it's overlapping like that. I can't imagine that that was intentional. I feel like there's some kind of, padding issue there or something. I don't know. But it's like so close that when I was testing the other path, yeah, I accidentally hit my own special button rather than the striker. It's just, I get it. There's only so much screen real estate available, but I would really like if we had just a little bit more space between those two or something like that. I don't know if there's a way that we can like customize where we put that thing, but that'd be cool, man, honestly. If there was a way to kind of just like drag that during an options screen or something like that, but yeah, I don't think that's actually going to happen. So oh, there we go. We know the synergy's still working because I got a second stun when I was only supposed to get one, really. So it is working. Let's pull in the striker here. Delaying your attacks, like slowing down your attacks, that's going to be big playing with strikers as well. Little bit Bane-esque feeling to it. Or if you're playing Omega Red, where sometimes you want to slow down. Or, I mean, I guess in reality, the closest thing in matches is, champs with some sort of natural power gain, like Hyperion, or like Sorcerer Supreme, where you can sometimes delay having to get any sort of opening at all. I think that's the other really big advantage to this, regardless of whatever benefit the striker brings in. If it's going to gain power naturally. That's something I really did not expect. I was expecting that we'd have to, fight, and along with building our own power meter, the striker power meter would fill, but it's building on its own naturally, and it doesn't seem like that's just a Colossus thing. We'll see, how that works when the mode is, or when the feature's available outside of just the side quest, but at least for now, that's how things are working. Let's try this one more time with Hela. There's, of course, plenty of other benefits to the unblockable buff that you get just from having, just from like this particular striker. Any additional buff at all helps certain champions or champs like Ghost, where you normally bring in a synergy for that unblockability. You no longer need that synergy. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to these things. But let's see. All right, let's throw Hela in here. Let's see how this goes. Give this one more shot. See if I can get a flawless looking run here. Probably not, but ooh. So I got hit and I was still able to use it. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so now we can just do medium strikes. Keep our Fury up. Hit him with that special too. He's going to throw his special probably any second now. But it's not going to matter because he's going to die, or we're going to get our striker back anyway. Okay. So that's interesting that even you could even take that first hit in the face and still pop the striker in. Wow, man. Wow, that's extremely powerful. So if you're quick on your toes, I mean, if you're really quick, you don't get hit at all. But even if you're not super quick, you can still kind of get yourself out of a jam and hit that striker button. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, I just wanted to just kind of test this and demonstrate something that I thought would be cool. Making a champion that I really don't like playing. I still don't know if I'll like playing her with the strikers, but you know, every little thing that gets tossed her way kind of opens up the doors to actually enjoying the champion, like the Odin synergy. And I know you could do something similar to this with like the Fury synergy, where you know you get the miss and stuff like that. So this has kind of always been a possibility, but you can't always bring those synergies. So because you would need 2 other champions on the team for that, Fury and Quake. Before I wrap up this video, the 2 other slight concerns I have, other than the placement of the button itself maybe being hard to get used to, is 1, finding some really busted combinations. I mean, I tried to break things already with like the Black Widow Hulkbuster synergy, seeing if we can come up with some kind of stun locking combinations, perhaps. There's got to be some ways to break the game depending on the benefits of the strikers. And then 2 is just like, this is clearly a very powerful tool being passed our way. I'm curious what the content is going to look like, if the content's going to be, you know, made more difficult or not. Just I don't know what to call that. Not necessarily a concern, but something that I kind of look forward to, and I kind of hope that Kabam really gets wild with some of the challenges that they throw our way. That'll make the game a lot more fun, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens there. But in any case, this was just a quick look at the new strikers, a little test here with Hela. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Post whatever combinations of champs you found most interesting in the comments, and that'll do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.